Dear God, thank you. Thank you for this platform. Thank you for growth. I'm speaking it into existence. Lord, thank you for just everything that you are. Thank you for grace and mercy and favor over my life, my family's life, and over the people viewing and watching. Lord, I'm asking that you let me reach the people that I'm meant to reach. Lord, I'm asking that with my influence on my platform, that you work in a major way. Lord, I'm asking that you move me out the way, and you step in place of, and you give me the things to say, and we'll say yes to your will and yes to your way. In your name, Jesus, amen. Hey girlies, welcome back to another video on my channel. If you're new here, I am Jolly, and I'm a 30-something-year-old. And I talk about and what I foresee on my channel is a lot of different things, but what I'm on right now is just talking about things that you should know in your 20s, but still you can benefit from them in your 30s. So I made a list. If you see me looking down, I'm on my laptop. I made a list of things that I want to talk about. And I just feel like being all over the place today. It's going to be a little bit all over the place, but that's okay. You put your seatbelt on and you take a ride with me, okay? I got my earphone in so that I can vibe. Okay, let me pin my hair back. And I'm going to do my makeup while we talk. I'm going to do my makeup while we talk. And then, yeah. So let's get started. First thing is first. First thing first. Number one on the list is, I'm gonna go in, and I don't want to talk about the products because it's a lot of different hair store stuff or just stuff that I got from different places. I can't even remember because they old. But if it's something that you're interested in, you let me know, and I can do a better job at like listing the products or yeah. Anyway, so first I'm gonna start out with some misting spray. Okay. So I'll start with that. And first on the list is number one on the list is that you may not always have a clear view of what the future may hold for you, but if you just take one day at a time, put one foot in front of the other, and know that the journey gonna be a little unsteady, then I think that it'll just give you the courage to keep pushing forward. Okay. Now I can't share with y'all the foundation that I use because I do know that for sure. I use MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and my shade is NC45, if you could not tell. Okay, second thing on the list, that if you're gonna worry, don't pray, and if you're gonna pray, don't worry. You can't do both. If you trust in God to give me 1 second, I'm sorry. I gotta turn the background music down, baby, because I need you to get this, okay? Yeah, so if you're gonna worry, don't pray. And if you're gonna pray, don't worry. I just feel like if you've asked God for something and you're trusting God to, show up for you in that way, you're gonna have to trust him. And like everything that you do, right? In a relationship, you gotta trust your partner to make decisions for y'all both, right? In your relationship with your family, you gotta trust that they got your best interests at heart. When you trust in your parents, if you got friends, you got to trust them too. So it's none different than that. You just gonna have to trust God to make a way for you. Okay. Number 3 on my list is manifest the life that you want and have the faith that it'll come true. And this just ties into trust. When you trust in God, for something specific or just in general, with the plans in your life, I think that you need to let go and let God. And this is just what's worked for me in the past. Okay. Number 4 on the list is Oh, I'm sorry, number 3. Don't let me skip around. Number 3, manifest the life that you want and have the faith that it'll come true. Right? Manifest the life that you want and have the faith that it'll come true. And then that ties back to number 1, 2, and 3. To be honest with you, I mean number 1 and number 2, because like I said, if you trust in God to make a way for you, I'm sorry, what was that? Oh, okay. If you trust in God to make a way for you, just let go and let God. That's all I can really pretty much say about that. Number 4 is when you overcome your fears, that's when life began. Try something new. I'm going too fast, I'm sorry. Try something new. Right now I'm using a concealer tart shape tape, the travel size. It's in 10 cm 425. I use a few different concealers. It just depends on what mood I'm in that day. Also use a MAC. What is this? I use a MAC Pro Long Wear Concealer in the shade NC42. And that's been working for me. Number 4 on the list. While I blend this out. Thank y'all so much for y'all support. Thank y'all for watching. Sticking with my inconsistency. But I'm not casting out an inconsistent spirit in the name of Jesus, because we're gonna get consistent this year, and I'm gonna produce my content that y'all been asking me to produce. Everybody in my life, thank you so much for y'all support. Told people this is my dream, to just get active on YouTube and share my life a little bit. And everybody encourages me to do it over and over. I'm my own worst enemy. Anyway, number 4 on the list is when you overcome your fears, that's when life began. And I know that by example. I know it from, not by example, I know by my own experience. Okay. Along with that, it says try something and embrace it. Or try something new and embrace rejection, right? That's what makes you courageous. Try something new and embrace it. Don't be afraid of rejection. Embrace rejection. Rejection is in place to protect you. It's in place to show you your worth, because a lot of people are next I'm using LA Girl Pro Conceal contour. That's what I use to contour. Contour my nose. And I'm no makeup artist. This is what I do for fun, so be nice in the comment section. And if you got some helpful tips, share them. They always welcomed. Always. And if you want to know where my outfit from, it's a Nike little set. It's a little Nike set. Show you how cute it is. Yeah, definitely from Nike. It's a shirt and shorts. So it's a 2-piece shirt and shorts. Number 5 on the list, while I make my contour a little bit darker. And like I said, I'm no makeup artist. It's just what worked for me. Like I said, and if you got some helpful tips, share them in the comment section. Number 5 is mind your own business. Mind your own business. Mind your own business. Ugh, I cannot stress that enough. Mind your own business. If it don't have nothing to do with you, then leave it alone. I mean, unless, of course, somebody's life is in danger, right? If you see an old lady fall off the curb and hit her head and she needs some help, please call the police. If in your apartment complex you hear a woman screaming while you walking through the hallway, please call the police. If you see a child left in a hot car, please call the police. If you see a woman beating a man, just so that I'm being both ways. If you see a woman beating a man, call the police. You can do it anonymous. You ain't gotta stay and wait for them to see you calling and then they try to attack you. You gotta do that. But part of your role in society is to just speak for the ones that can't, right? And you can call and let it be anonymous. And guess what? If it ain't even what it's supposed to be, you did your good deed by calling. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. So this is what it's looking like now. I'm a natural girly and I don't like too much craziness, so it's always gonna be a little light beat for me. So a continuation of number 5 is mind your own business and stop soliciting your own opinion to someone that has not asked for your opinion. Okay, babe, listen. I know you may feel like that's your girl and, you know, I gotta let her know. Or, you know, you always trying to get somebody your opinion. Ain't nobody asked for that. Ain't nobody asked for your opinion. Only share that information when you being asked. You're gonna lose a lot of your own energy for your own life. Doing too much. Doing too much. Stay in your place, stay in your lane, you know, and don't over solicit is all I'm saying. Ain't gonna lie, I got a lot of friends and family who I solicit advice to because I have a few people that look up to me. And I thank God for that. You know, but, you know, just read the room. Read the room. And sometimes wait for somebody to ask you. Wait for somebody to ask you your advice before you just spill it out. Sometimes people just need a listening ear. You know what I mean? I hope you can understand that without taking offense to it. 2024 Jolly is really just tapping into my own energy. And doing just enough. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to overdo it too much. I'm already not that social as it is. That's why YouTube would be perfect. already not that social. So when I am being social, I want it to mean something. I don't want to be exhausted at the end of the night because I've over socialized myself. I think people respect you more if you stay in your place. If you respect other people's boundaries. Brow powder to line my brows out. And then I'm gonna shape them up until I find something. Another thing on my list is that life don't stop when you're going through something. And I want to be as sensitive as possible on this topic because everybody go through different things in their life. And I'm not taking nothing away from that. But life don't stop when you're going through a tough time. Accept that fact. Give yourself a couple days and then get up. Because life going on. Sis, them bills still need to be paid. If you have kids, the kids still need to eat. If you have a husband or in a relationship, they still need attention. And you just owe that to yourself. You know, put a deadline, put a time frame on it. Put a time frame on it, and let's get it back, babe. You can't sit in it. That's the key. That's the key, babe. You can't sit in it. Sometimes I'll be a lot of time, to be honest. Especially around that time of the month, I get like an anxious feeling sometimes, or just feeling a little lonely. Even when I'm not, just around the time of the month, because that's just how hormones fluctuate. And yeah, I give it the first day or two to self-sabotage, or to, you know, maybe not go to the gym that day, you know, or eat unhealthy. And then after that, you gotta get it. I don't care what else is going on. If it's not gonna kill you, we need you to pick it back up, sis. we got 2 max business days. After that, don't nobody care, sis. We gotta go. We gotta go. I hope this makes sense. I hope somebody getting something out of this. I don't know the plans that God have for me in my life, but I trust him and I believe. I trust him and I still believe that his plans are better than mine. I still believe that his plans are better than mine. I'm still waiting on him. And I hope, even if it's just one person throughout this experience, this YouTube journey that I'm on, I hope that I can touch 1 or 2 souls out of the whole thing. You know, a lot of people be like they heart to be pulling them in a certain direction, and then one day they'll just get up and say, I don't want to do it no more, or whatever the case may be. I just feel like it's bigger than that. The plans for your life is bigger than you will ever even know. It's bigger than you will ever even know. And I just feel like, I feel like God have great things in store for you. And I feel like you should keep on pushing. It may get hard. It may get ugly. It may get repetitive. But keep on going. Keep on going. All right. Number 6 on my list. Oh, I'm sorry. We're on to number 7. And this is, like I said, it's going to be a little bit all over the place. But don't give too much too soon. Don't give too much too soon. Don't give too much too soon. In anything in your life. Any relationship in your life. Anything that you're going through, don't give too much too soon. You know? I feel like, let's just speak in a relationship aspect, right? In a relationship, don't give too much too soon. I know, like for me in the past, you know, before this level that I am in my life, you know, I was always so excited and so anxious, and I knew what I wanted, and I just wanted my partner to know what he wanted, right? So I give too much too soon, whereas, you know, I'm excited, I'll make these plans for our future. You know, sometimes that scares people away, for one, and for two, sometimes they don't even deserve it, and you done gave all too soon. And guess what? If you would have just waited and listened, you would have known. So that's the relationship aspect. And as far as friendship, that's the same thing. Because some people be out to use you and, you know, to just see what they can benefit from you. And then in other aspects, you know, like in the line of work that I do, you know, different organizations, different companies, because I was on a contract for a while, different companies want to know what you got to bring to the company. Like they want all of the tricks that the last company used that worked for them. I don't know if I'm gonna be here long. I can't share those secrets with you. That's what makes me valuable to the company, because I know some stuff that y'all don't know. So it's not fair for me to give it all up, you know, especially being on a contract. What if when I shared my secrets with them, 6 months later, oh, well, we don't have any work for you. It's time to let you go. And you didn't share all your secrets. Now they know everything. That's why I said it's very important for you not to give too much too soon in everything that you do. Even if you starting back, even if you get back into the workout scene, you can't run 3 miles in a day, especially if you just not getting back in. You're gonna hurt yourself. That also happened to me too. I got inactive for a while, and then I got into volleyball. That's that's the love of my life. I got into volleyball, and guess what? I injured my Achilles and couldn't walk properly for almost 2 months. I was so excited to get back out, you know. You think you still got them young tendons and young muscles and bones. Get out there playing too much and hurt yourself. And that's what I did, and that's why I'm here to tell you, slow down. Slow down, sis. It's gonna be there. Slow and steady win the race, always. And if you get my drift, you know what I'm talking about. In relationships, hold yourself. Hold yourself, sis, before you giving it up. Hold yourself. Even if you know, active, oh, I'm so sexually active, or whatever the case may be. Get something else. Get a toy until you don't give it to him. Not everybody deserve you. And if you're a man watching, don't give it to her. Wait and wait. You'll be surprised what you'll find out if you just wait. And when you're meeting somebody, be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. Don't say too much too soon. Like, just wait. Listen to them. Let them talk. Even if he look good, girl, or even if she look good, let them talk. Let them talk, because they're going to tell you everything you need to know. And then to touch on that topic, girl, some people I know it may be too late for, but the ones that it's not too late for, make him marry you. Don't have his babies right now. Take your birth control, girl. Or stay at home at night. And I know it may be like easier said than done, but make him marry you. Make him marry you before you have his babies. Before you do too much too soon. Make him marry you. And I wouldn't wait no lot of time either. Set yourself some boundaries. Give yourself some deadlines. And you ain't got to tell the whole world about what your deadlines are. Have your deadlines in your brain, right? And when that time come and it ain't happen, do what you got to do and be for real. One thing that I'm big on is your word. You gotta hold your word. I'm the type of girl that I swear by my word. Well, my word is golden. If I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, okay? And that's just how I expect from everybody else. But I owe that to myself. Cause I ain't gonna never cheat myself. If I say, hey, this the time you giving, this the time you giving. You know what I mean? I hope you can read through those lines. But anyway, said all that to say, yeah, make him marry you before you go having his babies, before you go doing too much. I know a girlfriend who invested in in her relationship. And I ain't saying don't invest in it, but she invested in it. Helped build him a business. Her dude helped build him a business. And guess what? He still ain't never married her. I'm just saying, let him marry you first, okay? And I'm not saying you got to be sneaky and hide and none of that, but be intentional about your time, about your body, about the decisions that you make in your life. And guess what, sis, if you're not getting what you need in that relationship, go. I know it may not be easy. It may be easier said than done. Oh, the market that we have out there, it ain't nothing. The dating pool ain't about nothing. Well, then that's God telling you need to be single for a while. Work on yourself. Focus on you. Focus on you. Focus on you. I hope somebody getting something out of this. I hope somebody getting something out of this. I don't know how old my audience is just yet, because I ain't looked into the algorithms and stuff. So I don't know what the age group is. But I said that to say, I wish somebody would have told me some of these things when I was younger coming up. You know, it's only certain things, only so much your parents can tell you. You know what I mean? Until some stuff you're going to find out in life. You know, like being obsessed with getting married and having babies. Like, for what? That time gonna come. It's gonna come. It's gonna come. And if you rush it, you may mess it up. You may mess it up. You may mess God plan up if you trying to rush it. What you in a rush for? Your one gonna find you doing exactly what you enjoy doing. Okay? I'm spraying some that same spray, but I'm using it as setting spray now. And this is kind of like my finished look. My lashes done. So, I don't need to add none to those. I normally just brush those out. I would just brush my lashes out and fluff them up. And since my hair done, I don't really have to do much to it. Probably gonna probably want to do like my edges. I won't have it down. Still fresh, so it's kind of, it's hurting. So I'm just gonna lay my edges down. I don't want to share what I use on my edges just yet, because there's a lot of controversy against this edge control. And I had bought it earlier. I just didn't throw it away. I haven't thrown it away, but I haven't bought any new products from them. So if you put 2 and 2 together, then you know who I'm talking about. But while I'm finishing up, and when they do my hair, I like them to leave all of my edges out, because who not finna be edgeless is me, okay? See how long my edges is? Okay, so let me finish up. What did I tell y'all? I told y'all 6, 7. I told y'all 8. And then 9 is master your emotions. I think the best thing that has worked out for me in relationships, intimate relationships, professional relationships, family relationships, all relationships, it's just mastering your emotions, right? A calm mind can handle any situation. I'm gonna tell you about me. Girl, like, and I'm still working. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect at all, but you just gotta take a deep breath. Don't respond right away. If it's a work email, don't respond right away. Give it 24 hours if you need to, right? If it's a lover, an intimate lover, take a deep breath. Listen for real. Listen for real. A person, they telling you what they want, how they want to be treated if you just listen. A lot of us is just waiting to speak. Waiting for it to be our turn. Oh, they'll interrupt you while you're talking. For it to be their turn. Master your emotions. Master your emotions. Master your emotions. and be calm. Tap into your feminine energy. Tap into your feminine energy. Tap into your feminine energy in a way to where you listen. Don't curse when you talk. Don't get so mad. Quit being so aggressive. Let your man wine and dine you. Quit asking for everything. Let him give it to you. You know? I feel like, I don't know. I can go on and on about that, but just to keep it light. Just to keep it light. That was that. Then the last one is prioritize yourself. The last one. Biggest one. The hottest one. Prioritize yourself. Right? I got prioritize yourself, and I made some notes because I didn't want to forget. Prioritize yourself. Make boundaries. Make boundaries and make sure they are respected. Just so when the right person come into your life, it's not foreign language. It's not foreign for you to know what your boundaries are, right? You need to have boundaries when it comes to family members. You need to make them respect your boundaries, and if they don't, see ya. You ain't gotta be disrespectful about it. Just excuse yourself in a polite way. I know when my family don't respect my boundaries, I'll be like, okay, well, let me call you back. It ain't never been that serious. I ain't never gonna, scream at you, curse you out, none of that. I'm gonna just call you back politely, and then don't call back. Cause what? And then guess what? When you've got in a healthy place where you can talk without screaming and cussing and fussing, then I want to have a conversation with you. I really don't. And this is how to go. You made me feel like this when you said this, or I really don't like the way you were talking to me, or whatever the case may be. You know how to do it. You know how to do it, girl. But yeah. Said all that to say, just set your boundaries, babe. Set your boundaries. Prioritize yourself in everything that you do. I know a lot of things that us women do, and probably some men do, that we our individuality leave out the door when we get into relationships or situationships, and then I know for me it would happen for me. I'm such a nurturer, or such I'm such a caregiver, right? I'm such a caregiver. So I had my own plans and my own things set, right? And I get into a relationship, and then my stuff will go on the back burner. My routines that worked for me and that I was doing, now I wasn't doing no more because I was being so caregiving, and I just had to take a step back. You have to take a step back, whether it be family, friends, work. Make you show up for yourself, because when it's all said and done, when you in them 4 walls of yours at night, it's gonna be you and you. It's gonna be you and you. Show up for yourself first. So I hope this helps somebody. Thank y'all for y'all support. Get involved. Talk to me in the comment section. I'm on TikTok. I'll leave that there. It's in my description. I'll leave my TikTok there. I'm thinking about making an Instagram. Encouraging me, and I'll make an Instagram. I have a Facebook, so I'm active on there too a little bit. But yeah, let's get active this year. Yeah, I hope this helps somebody. Thank y'all for y'all's patience. Thank you for listening, watching. Thank y'all for loving me. I love y'all equally. And until next time.